Scola. How are you?
Hey, mommy, how you doing?
I am well.
Good, good, good.
Thank you so much for asking. Haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, man, I'm a busy man.
Yeah, what's been going on?
Oh man, a whole lot, man. Actually I'm on my way now to meet with this video director. I'm about to shoot these videos and everything for this record. And of course, like since the last time I talked to you, I'm not with the group anymore. So I think it's a good idea for us to rap. You know what I'm saying? To put it down and let people know what's really going on with me. And pretty much, man, just been in the studio trying to wrap up this record, putting some beats together to sell to other rappers and R&B singers and stuff like that as well. So I just been hustling.
Yeah, the videos you're working on is for the from EA to Cali.
Yeah, actually it is. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to see the article on the site yet?
Actually, I peeped at it, but I got pulled away. I ain't really get a chance to really get into it like I wanted to. I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you get a chance, definitely go and check it out. And I think I sent over those the little banners for you to put on your page so people can come and read it.
Great.
Yeah. So.
Great.
So what actually happened with?
Actually,
Yeah.
to be honest, what happened was I was on MySpace and I got fans was hitting me, saying they couldn't wait for the Independence Day album as far as Dru Hill, and I didn't know what they was talking about. And basically they started recording and everything, actually without me. And Woody decided to step down from the group to do his gospel thing, and instead of talking to me about it, they recruited somebody, a good friend of mine too. It's a guy named Antoine. Well, he's a friend of Jazz's, but he's a good cat, so he's a friend of mine too. They basically added him in the group and didn't even mention it to me. So when I called him, I finally went out to Cisco's house. We all talked about it, and they told me that they was going to go back to the original three, which would have been Nokia, Jazz, and Cisco. And they added my man Antoine. They call him Teo now. And the thing is, like I told them before, that it's just the way you do things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it be principle. And they still didn't give me a reason why I'm not there. But the truth to the matter is, it's cheaper to add somebody to the group, and you can pay them as a work for hire, as opposed to giving Scola an equal cut of everything that's due. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean, that's what it all boils down to. It all boils down to money, actually. But like I said, they never really gave me a reason why I'm not in the group. But it's actually helped me out because I got so many different interviews coming up because of the radio show that they staged the fight on the radio station, and a lot of people was wondering why I wasn't there and what was really going on. So actually, it was a plus for me. Actually.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that because I got a chance to watch it, and to be honest with you, it looked like it was so fake the way Cisco just, the way he just kind of left out. I mean, it just didn't seem like it was real, and I was hearing that it was a publicity stunt.
No, you can hear it straight from my mouth. It was a publicity stunt. Like a month before they even went to the radio station, Woody had already told everybody that he wasn't gonna do the group anymore, and then like another thing, they actually put on a talent search to look for another member. And if you go to my YouTube, like I told everybody, man, it's all fake. Like you shouldn't play on the fans' intelligence like that. Like I take the fans very serious, man. Like where I come from, it's like I don't take nothing for granted. Nothing was given to me, So people that go out to purchase my CD, I feel like the least I can do is respect them enough to keep it real with them. You feel me? I'm not gonna play with the fans like that. I'm not gonna do that. So I just told the truth about Antoine being in the group, and it was so many people that really wanted to be a part of Dru Hill and took the time out to rehearse and all of that stuff, and went to be in this contest, but it was all rigged. They already knew Antoine was going to win anyway. He was already in the group. You feel what I'm saying? So I told them anything that they do, just keep it real, man. If y'all don't keep it real, then y'all know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep it all the way real, which is the truth. I'm not bashing them, none of that, but I'm just telling the truth on everything.
Right.
Pretty
so
much.
Had you actually left prior to the radio interview?
See, during the time when the radio interview happened, they had right, I was already out of the group at that time. But when they came in the radio talking about a new member, that's what kind of made me a little bitter. And I felt like It's just a certain way you do things. You know, like I told them, just tell the truth.
Right.
Just keep it real. But for whatever reason, which I think it boils down to money once again. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's cheaper for someone to hire another member as a work for hire as opposed to paying me an equal cut of everything that I deserve. And not only that, um, I make more money without Dru Hill too. You know what I'm saying? I own all my publishing rights to everything I do as opposed to Dru Hill not owning, their rights. Like everything that they write and produce pretty much goes to somebody who owns the rights to their music, which is sad. So,
Right.
you know what I mean? So, yeah, like I said, it's a good thing though. It's all good. It was a stepping stone to moving forward.
Right. Well, I mean, of course, I don't want to get too much into your business, but can they actually do that? Like, can they just come to you and tell you that you're not in the group anymore? There's no
Actually,
legalities to that?
no, because see, the good thing about it is another good thing is I never signed a contract with Def Jam or Dru Hill.
Oh, okay.
Right, which like see by me knowing the business going into Dru Hill, like I turned Dru Hill down like 3 times when they first asked me to join the group behind the fact that they was in debt with their prior record company and I didn't want to be a part of none of that. You know what I'm saying? Any money I make I wanted to stay mine. So it didn't make sense to sign a contract with them and I'm helping them pay off a debt that I wasn't involved in from the beginning. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, so we all went with it. I never signed a contract, and I got all that. I got promoted pretty much through Dru Hill and Def Jam. Um, it worked out for me, I'll say. And I'm not under no contract, so I'm not stuck. You feel me?
Mhm.
So they can pretty much say, okay, we don't want you in the group no more, and do their thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the whole situation with Woody saying that he was going to do the whole gospel route, so that part actually was true.
Yeah, that part was true. The part that he actually is doing his own gospel thing. He's not with the group no more.
Mhm.
He's really gone, but it's just that like when they actually staged it on the radio, he had already announced it, but they put a plan together to stage it to get some publicity,
Mhm.
which it worked, because a lot of people they've been talking about it.
Right.
A lot of people have been talking about it, so it
But what
worked for him. Well, I hope it worked for him.
but what do you think about that the fact that they would do something of that magnitude to get publicity?
Me personally, I feel like I wouldn't have did it.
Mhm.
Me personally, I guess sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but it's so many other avenues and so many other ways that you can bring attention to yourself
Mhm.
besides looking, like staging a fight for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I wouldn't have did it personally, but I guess they doing what they got to do.
Right. No
Yeah.
doubt. Yeah. So do you still talk to any of them? Like did you guys part on at least on good terms?
I guess we did because like Pinocchio basically was saying on one of the radios uh, interviews, even before I left the meeting with them, the last time I met with them, he basically was trying to say that even though I wasn't in a group, I still could be a part of what they do. But at the same time, that's like hogwash for real, because you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I hear you, but your actions speak louder than words. That's the
Mhm.
best way I could put it. I mean, think about it, how Jazz never got his chance to come out because of everybody crossing each other up. So
Mhm.
I'd rather just go and do my own thing as opposed to sitting around waiting for another cat to make a
Mhm.
move for me. I've never been that type of person.